Hello and welcome to the Wednesday night Grumpy Sound Guy show. I am your host, J.R. Everhart, aka the Grumpy Sound Guy. So tonight we're going to kind of we've released officially this week on the CLPaudio.com website our consultation packages. Now I know we've been talking about this since November publicly. And we really thought we were going to get them out, the first week of December or right after Thanksgiving. And to be honest with you, we have been working on these for every bit of 6 or 7 months, trying to hone them down, going over pricing, trying to make sure that we're giving you guys the absolute most bang for your buck. Guys, this is not just a money grab from my perspective or CLP Audio's perspective. We're really genuinely trying to offer a service to you guys that we think you're going to see value in at a price point that makes it a win-win for everyone. And I've even in some cases argued with my business people and my marketing company about just exactly what we're going to put in these packages. And we have kind of been an iron sharpening iron situation with that. It's been a wonderful, situation, to try and just sort out what I think you guys would find value in. And then my business guys are real good at keeping me honed in to be able to do it at a price point that makes it worth my while or makes it valid in the sense of the amount of time that it takes to service everyone and that sort of thing. So I said all that to say, please hang in here, okay? Hang in here in today's video. We're going to try to cap this at about 15 or 20 minutes. And before we dive into all this, please subscribe to this channel. Please hit that subscription button, that notification bell, and help support this. If nothing else, if you're not someone who sees value in the consultation packages, the least you can do is hit that subscription button and support what we're trying to do here on YouTube, because we're trying to build this and we're trying to make this the best it can possibly be. As you can see with this week's video, we're trying to step up some of the production stuff. That takes time and resources. All that stuff requires money, and money is not something any of us have in large quantities right now, especially with inflation the way it is. But hitting that subscription button helps get us a step closer to being monetized here on YouTube and allowing that to really be able to fund the weekly Grumpy Sound Guy stuff and the day-to-day shorts and reels that we do here, TikTok, and on Facebook and Instagram. So let's quickly, and I mean, this is going to be a real synopsis level, lightning fast overlook of the packages. And if you go to the website, at the top of each package listing is a promotional video that I've done for that specific package. So I have literally tons and tons of hours wrapped up in making sure that you can see exactly what's coming with each package, hear my heart and hear where we're coming from, and hear how excited we are as a company, because it's not just me. I've got staff that's going to be, working with you guys as well, help get us in a place where, we can really communicate to you where we are, where our hearts are, and how excited we are to work with you. So we kind of broke up the packages into two groups. One is the band group, which is all the band packages. There's 3 packages in each group. The other one is the corporate packages. So the band packages are really geared toward trying to equip you and develop your band in an intelligent way, and in a way that gets you in the venues you want to play in, gets you the money you feel like you deserve, and helps, just kind of tie everything together. I'm really totally pouring into this package 1 bronze level package with just a whole boatload of material. It starts out with 7 instructional videos, 7 instructional videos. We have sound design, lighting, band development, marketing, venues, agents, and gear. You know, so that right there, those 7 videos, and I think there's even an intro video, which would make it 8 videos. That alone is a $500 value anywhere online. You know, for those of us that work in the business, I'm sure you've seen these ads that come up in our social media feeds, people wanting to sell some kind of package and teach you how to be a better sound engineer or mix your church worship band or whatever. This is all inclusive in this tier 1 bronze level package. And believe me, I have a boatload of time in making those videos. So there's a 500 value right there. Then you will also be able to get plugged into a monthly webinar on Zoom that I'm going to do, where we're going to basically do a question and answer roundtable, just have a conversation for about an hour, 90 minutes, you know, something like that once a month. And, you know, really kind of see where you guys are at and bring specific solutions to your band. That package starts out at $49.95. Now, when we put these prices together, we weighed it against what other people are charging for similar services. These are very competitive rates that way. The beautiful thing about all these packages is they're tax deductible. This is a business expense. So you can write this off on your taxes at the end of the year. Most of the bands I work with are LLCs, or at least have one person in the band that is a sole proprietor and taking the lead as the leader of the band. He takes a little bit of extra money off each gig to kind of cover taxes for the band and stuff like that. You know, we send you monthly receipts, you know, with your subscription. So it's real easy to write this off, you know, all these packages. Also, let me say, and this kind of covers all these packages, if you subscribe to any one of these, you are already in our good graces as a company. And you're getting preferential treatment, which means when your messages come in, I'm going to answer them in a timely manner. When the phone rings and it's your name that comes up, if you're in my contacts, I'm going to answer the phone. You know, if you leave me a quick message and I hear that it's one of my members, my subscription members, dude, you're going to get a call back at my earliest convenience. So just getting in on the ground level of this gives you that sort of preferential treatment. You know, and I am really, really bending over backwards to give everybody the most bang for their buck that I can with this. The other thing is this is the only package that does not have a 1-year subscription agreement. And we wanted to keep the bronze package for the bands in that manner, just in case your band broke up in the middle of the year. You could, you know, bail on the package if you have to. But the motivation to stay plugged into this package is the preferential treatment, is the like, hey man, I'm going to try to make room on my calendar for you, you know, and that sort of thing. So that is the bronze package, and that is where we are with that. Moving up to band package 2, which is the silver package. This does come with a 12-month agreement, but it's got all kinds of super cool stuff in it. You get access to one-on-one coaching, training, and consultation for 2 hours on Zoom. This also includes everything in the bronze package. As you step up, you get everything that was in the previous package. So let me just say that as we move forward with this. So now you're going to get the monthly question and answer webinar. Now you're going to get 2 hours a month of one-on-one Zoom or FaceTime, or, you know, texting. Some people want to text back and forth because it fits better into their schedule. We'll be a little more flexible with the time if that's how you want to do it. But, you know, I'll just make sure that we get you, you know, taken care of, and we get answering the questions that you want to answer. Plus, now you get 2 hours of in-person, face-to-face service maintenance on your rig, training, consulting, all that kind of jazz. With your band, as the schedule allows, we're trying to stay within about a 50-mile radius of where I'm at in Inwood, West Virginia. That reaches out into the Frederick, Maryland areas, Leesburg, Virginia, Winchester, Hagerstown, even up into Chambersburg, Pennsylvania, Might be able to reach into Waynesboro, Pennsylvania. And honestly, if you're west of either DC or Baltimore, you're going to be within that striking distance as well. So if you're outside of that and you're interested in this, man, just contact us, and we'll adjust, maybe like a little one-time fee or something just to cover gas and expenses for travel. If you're across the country and you want this, we are 100% open to that as well. Again, it would just be added travel expense and that sort of thing. If you want to hire me for a weekend to come to your town in Texas or in Utah or in Colorado or something like that, or Florida, man, if you got the money, we got the time. We'll put it in the calendar. We'll put it in the schedule. I'll come to a rehearsal, and we can go through your sound system, troubleshoot it, tweak it to the best of our ability, and then actually maybe go out with you once or twice that weekend and run sound for you at the gig, give you an in-person critique. We can cater these packages because now you're at the silver level. We can cater these packages to you and give you, huge discounts. In this package is also a half off discounted rate for any additional hour of time you want to book. If you're local, that may, translate into one extra hour a month, every 3 months, or something like that. If you're out of town, then we'll talk about it, man. We'll talk about it. You pay for airline stuff and hotels and meals, and I'll treat you real good with the rates that we'll need to do there. Annual subscription has benefits. That means if you pay for your subscription annually, in this package, it gains you priority gig booking, which means that if you're a member on top of the preferential treatment you get in the bronze package, now you're getting another level of preferential treatment. And getting a gig booking, it has to be booked at least 6 months out, and the gig has to pay at least about $700. And this is club level stuff with one band. This isn't a festival thing with 10 bands in the stage and the whole 9 yards. This is a little single stack club rig with some basic stage wash lighting, within our 50-mile radius, 60-mile radius, and we'll give you priority booking on the calendar, which means if you're coming to me asking for an event and someone off the street is asking for that same, date, then I'm going to go with the member every single time. That's what you get in this package. This package is $99.95. So I mean that's probably what you guys spend in your bar tab at a gig or two. So I really try to keep this stuff in perspective. Again, 100% tax deductible. Moving on to the band package 3, this is the gold level package. You're getting everything in the bronze and everything in the silver. So that's already got you at $150 a month value right there. You're getting all that time. You're getting the webinar. You're getting 2 hours of Zoom stuff, 2 hours of in-person, time with me. And then access. Now we're kind of really, now that you're gold level, we're really, pulling the curtain back and saying, here's where we are, guys. That this is everything that we have to give to you. You have access to insider trade secrets, my personal list of gear vendors, special services, and individualized perks. I will share information with like venue owners' names or the agent that's booking the venue you want to get into. I'm pretty much connected to most of the major booking agents in the Mid-Atlantic and most of the major A and B rooms in the Mid-Atlantic because I've been doing this for 35 years. So at the gold level package, now you're going to get that kind of information that you can't buy on the street for any price. Plus you're getting that $500, training videos in the bronze package. That's a $500 value online. It's super, super cool. You are also, as a gold member in the band packages, can come right along with our gang. and come work a show with us and kind of see the nuts and bolts of how we do what we do in CLP audio. I will share all of my little nitbits and tricks that I have learned over 35 years in this business of, how to make your system set up quick, tear down quick, how to make them as efficiently, streamlined as we can. And, that will also get you out. I'll probably end up doing like a start scene in your mixer or something like that. That's something that we kind of build into this. You can use that time that you have in these packages for anything like that. I talked to a band yesterday who's having an enormously ridiculous time about getting their digital mixer where they want it. Things keep moving around in the mixer. I don't know if there's a firmware issue or something like that. And I am not giving out free advice anymore. I'm getting 4 to 6 messages a day, guys, from guys that want my opinion or want my advice on this or on that, want to know how to get into this venue, how do I get this booking agent to call me back, all that kind of stuff. Well, unless you're a member of my consultation packages, I am not, giving that information out anymore. So the benefit of being a member is now you get all that. Now you can come to me and say, hey man, I'm having problems with my mixer. I'm like, hey, great, let's set up a time at your rehearsal. I'll come over for a couple hours and we will figure out what's going on with that thing. Or if you need to buy another mixer, I'm gonna get you the best deal you can possibly get, because I do install stuff and I am networked with 1,000 different, I'll say at least, 10 or 12 different, wholesale level gear dealers. I do not pay the same prices that you pay for gear, because last year alone, I think I bought about $45,000 or $50,000 worth of gear. So that means I have a lot of bargaining power in my corner to be able to get you the best deal we can get you on gear. And man, we will put that stuff together. If you're a band that wants to put together an in-ear rig, you don't know how to do that, I'm your guy. I do that 4, 5, 6 times a year. And that probably is one of the most highly asked questions that I get in my inbox regularly, is the in-ear monitor thing and how to put that together. Well, if you are a gold member, brother, all we got to do is schedule it. I'll put up a gear list for you. I'll design a rig for you and put you on the right track moving forward. The beautiful thing about this package is if you pay annually, you start really getting some seriously cool stuff. You're already getting the priority gig booking that we talked about in the silver package. Applies the same here, same rules with 6 months in advance and $700 club level thing, one band, that sort of thing. You're already going to get that. But now you're going to get a 10% discount by paying annually. So you're going to save almost $300 annually by just paying annually. Not to mention, if you pay annually, if I can speak the language here, you're going to get a no bump guarantee. Let me explain to you what that is. Many times I put dates on the books for CLP audio and bigger fish come along and I have to bump smaller fish out of the way. Now, obviously, if we have dates under legal contract with someone and you want that date, our hands are tied because we're under legal contract, for a festival or whatever. And we typically don't take a bunch of smaller club level stuff in the summertime until about the end of March or April, unless it's just some dates that we absolutely know is not going to get in the way of $10,000 festival gigs, But when you're a gold member, now you get a no bump guarantee, which means if another member comes to us, unless they're a gold member, and then it's a first come, first serve thing. But if it's a silver member or a bronze member, you get preferential treatment. Your date does not get bumped. You don't have to worry about trying to find another sound guy or sound company to do your gig. You get a no bump guarantee. Make sure you look down in the frequently asked questions at the bottom of the packages page to kind of answer and to fill in some of the questions you may have about that no bump guarantee. But that is a lot of bang for your buck. You get the ride along. You get now access to inside trade secrets, basically get into my little black book, of vendors and agents and club owners and all that kind of stuff that I have put together over 35 years of being in this business. And the package price is $299.95 a month. I think that's a bargain compared to what you pay in commissions and things like that to other people to have this kind of information, whether it's in a retail setting with buying gear, whether it's in an install setting, or something like that. And all gold members, whether it's a band package or a corporate package, all gold member guys are going to get, preferential treatment. Like, you're going to be the guy, you know what I mean? Like, you're at the top of the food chain in our book. When you speak, we listen. When you jump, we say how high. We are very, very excited to come work with you guys and to come help you out and make your band the best it can possibly be. So that is the band packages. I'm going to go ahead and stop because we're at that almost 21 minutes here. And I'll do a second video released right after this one. We'll probably do 30 minutes later or something on the YouTube channel right after this one, where we'll go through the corporate packages. So make sure you stick around for that, and like and subscribe, follow, share, all the things, especially with these packages, because we're trying to get them out in front of people that we know want them. People have been blowing us up and asking for them, for months. This goes way back into last summer. People were asking me to put something like this together so that they can, bring CLP audio on their team. And we can be team members together, and we can move forward, brainstorm, and do everything that we can do to make your band the best it can possibly be and open up every door of opportunity for you. That's our goal. See you in the next video.